Hello and welcome. Today I have a little bit of a body positivity message um, that came from myself, but I thought I would share it and maybe you will get some benefit from it. Um, I am starting this sort of experiment over the next month that I'm calling 1 month no mirrors. Um, Basically, because I feel that I am way too negative on myself when I look in the mirror, and I put more emphasis on what I see in the mirror than how I feel. And this all started from a couple of days ago. I was getting ready for work, and I had worn a shirt that I hadn't put on in a long time because, for a little bit of backstory, I had at 19 a tumor removed from my back. And that tumor, for some reason after that, I've always had extra fat on my back. And it's always been embarrassing, and it's always been something that I've gone out of my way to avoid exposing. But for an unrelated issue, past few months, I've been taking a new medication, and it's helped me slim down a little bit, and in the process it's really smoothed out my back like a lot. And so I felt that I had this shirt that I've had for years and years that I haven't worn because of my self-confidence, and I decided to wear it, and I put it on, and it felt really nice. My back was really smooth, and my everything just felt great. The fabric felt nice. I really enjoyed it with the pants that I was wearing, everything. But then when I went and looked in the mirror, I started instantly pointing out, is my stomach sticking out too much? Does where the pants come up and the shirt fall, does that make me look like there's a roll there? Where the shirt falls in the back, does that make my back look like there's a roll there? And the way that it ties around my neck, is that pulling too tight? I mean, like, stupid things. And it's someone like me, because anyone who knows me knows that in most situations I'm always looking for the positive in everything. So no matter what, I try to always, yeah, this is the situation, but on a positive note, blah, blah, blah. And I realized I do that for everything and almost everybody but myself. I don't ever, for some reason, I'm very quick to point out how everything makes me look bad instead of pointing out, yeah, but I'm very comfortable in it, or yeah, but it hugs me right here and it makes me look good, or I don't know why, and I'm very self-conscious of my stomach. Um, you know, that's a whole other topic, but I realized that with it's going to be impossible for me to ever feel good about myself if all I do is ever look for the negative. And I know a lot of people are probably the same way. So I've created this little experiment where for the next month, I won't be looking in the mirror like for anything other than my face or my hair, legs, really just trying to avoid the stomach and the area that makes me feel uncomfortable. So I have a few rules. The rules are I can only look in the mirror when it involves my face or my hair. Another is if I look in the mirror, I have to use a towel. Because, a lot of times if I'm wearing a towel and I do like this, you can't see any shape or anything. So I'm also, if I do stand in front of the mirror, I have to use a towel. And instead of focusing on my image, like my negative image of feeling, oh, I look fat in this, I look fat in that, my goal is to be positive and be body positive and say, oh, my hair looks nice, or oh, I feel great in this, or oh, I like the way the fabric hugs my curves, anything, rather than pointing out the opposite. So my goal is to do this for 1 month. I started yesterday, and you can see in the links below. I will put a link. I typed a lot more out on a blog and to share. So if it sounds like something you'd be interested in doing, feel free to follow along with me. If not, I hope to be checking in more regular about it so I can show. And because at the end of this experiment, my goal is to have a better appreciation for my body, again, when I see it again in the mirror. And, perhaps if I'm focusing on what I like are the positive thoughts surrounding my body, maybe that would help me to lose weight. I mean, maybe the fact that I'm focusing on negative and I'm looking for negative helps me to hang on to the negative. I don't know. It's a thought. But it's a thought worth thinking about and an experiment worth doing. I think that, and another goal is for me to wear clothes that I normally wouldn't wear, but wear them because I like the way that they feel on me. And maybe that will give me more confidence during the day, because I know when I look in the mirror, even when I go out and I decide what I'm going to wear, I always have in my mind the areas that I looked fat in when I put the outfit on, which is 10 levels of sad. But anyway, so if you have any thoughts or like to share any tips you think on how to be more positive about your body and your self-image, feel free to leave those in the comments below, and I will see you next time.